For this project, you'll need a felting block, 6 grams of your base color of wool, a small tuft to decorate your body, a felting needle, scissors, 5 pipe cleaners, a spool of thread, a needle, and some beads for your eyes. First, grab your pipe cleaners and align your ends. Fold your group of pipe cleaners in half and use your scissors to cut them in half at the center. Now you'll have 2 sets of pipe cleaners. This will make 2 spiders, so set one set aside and let's use the other set. Grab at the center and twist 2 to 3 times. These will be your legs and pincers, so space them out and align them so the shortest are the ones up near the front. Now grab 2 to 3 grams of the color of the wool you're using for your body. Roll your wool tightly, holding your edges and tucking them in as you roll. Now, stop before you reach the end. Hold your wool with one hand and grab your felting needle with the other. Stab your wool horizontally across your roll to tangle the fibers, then work your way to the sides of the roll. Start poking in the sides with your needle. Repeat the same on your other side. By now, your roll should be tangled enough to flip it over. On the back side, start stabbing and poking your wool to form a ball shape, making sure to leave some wool loose. This loose wool will be used to attach your wool to the legs. Continue stabbing and poking until your wool starts to look like a spider abdomen. Every spider is different, so depending on which type you've chosen, your body may look a bit different. When your abdomen starts to look right, grab your twisted pipe cleaner legs. Place your abdomen at the center of the legs and fold or loop the loose wool between the 2 shorter pipe cleaners you've decided are your pincers. Use one hand to hold the wool in place, and with the other hand, hold your needle and stab the wool into place and avoid hitting the wires in the pipe cleaners. Now, flip over your spider and stab the sides of the loop in closer to the body. Now let's add the head, or cephalothorax. Roll a smaller tuft of wool, repeating the same process you used for the abdomen. You'll also need to leave a little bit of loose wool for an attachment point. Grab your body and attach the cephalothorax by stabbing the loose wool into the abdomen. Make sure it's attached securely. Now let's work on your legs. To do this, you'll cover your pipe cleaners in wool. Grab a small tuft of the color of your choice and use your needle to stab the end of your tuft to the body. Now that it's attached, start slowly wrapping the wool around the pipe cleaner, making sure the first couple wraps are close to the body. Once you get to the end of your tuft, hold your wool with one hand as you stab the wool into the pipe cleaner. The aim is to attach the wool to the fuzz of the pipe cleaner without hitting the wire. If you need to add more wool to finish covering the leg, grab a small tuft, loop it over the leg, and hold it in place while you wrap. Stab the wool into place and work your way up the leg. It may be a bit tricky the first time. If your wool is loose or lumpy, try unrolling it and trying again. Depending on the type of spider you're making, you might want to add another layer of wool on your legs to make them a bit thicker. Now let's go back to felting your legs. Once you've gotten the hang of it, repeat the same process for all of your legs and pincers. Remember to cut your pincers shorter than your legs. Once you've finished covering your legs in wool, give them a trim to remove the excess wool. Now add any decorations you want to the body. This spider is a black widow, so I'm adding a bit of red as a warning symbol on its back. Don't stab too deep or you'll start to indent your abdomen. When adding designs to the abdomen, remember not to use too much wool. A little goes a long way. Now let's add eyes. Beads work great for eyes. Grab some thread, a needle, and some beads. Cut a piece of thread and tie a knot in it. Trim off any extra if you need. Poke the needle through the bottom of your spider and out the top. Once the head of the needle pokes through, add your bead on the tip. Now pull your thread through and poke your needle back through to the bottom. Repeat the same process for the next eye, but this time When the needle pokes through up from the bottom to the top, check that it's coming through directly next to the first eye, or your eye won't be in the right spot. Repeat until all of your eyes are attached. Once you've attached your last eye, turn your spider over and tie a knot in your thread, and trim off the excess. And you're done. Congratulations, you've felted a spider. Teachers and students can subscribe to our YouTube channel and our Pinterest. This is an intermediate project in our Halloween class pack. To learn more, go to www.magictroutimaginarium.com/Halloween-kit.